Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Oh my goodness, I really do appreciate. Thank you for sharing our videos, for liking our videos, for staying glued to this platform. I really appreciate you. So, my wonderful family, without wasting much of your time, let us move direct into the purpose why we are here today. Today is another one again. You know that I normally love to give you the way the things are going, especially when it's latest update. I normally bring it here for you, so we rub minds together and bring it forth. So this moment I brought another one that 52 Northerners group reject UN's call for NNAMDI KANU's unconditional release. Do you know that this thing has been made in airwaves? Like, a lot of them, they are running up and down, they are just running scattered. Do you know that the first time that the American lawyer, that is Bruce Fame, when he came up with the word, when he tagged it, when he brought it out, a lot of them came out and said, why are you people believing them? It is not real. Bruce Fame is scam. It's a 419. This thing is not real. It's not blah, blah, blah. They never believed. They were just like seeing it as a film. They never believed. They never trusted him. They never know that one day voices are going to rise up for NNAMDI KANU. They were just thinking that because nobody is saying anything about it, that means they are right. Do you know that before the kidnap of NNAMDI KANU, this Nota group, they came up and said, if you can get us NNAMDI KANU, we are going to pay you 100 million naira. Do you know that not up to 1 week, he was kidnapped? They planned the tax. But aside that, God has his own way of doing things. Do you know that in the world or in international law, even in Nigeria, do you know that before you can take somebody from one country to the other, there is process, there is procedure, there is law that is attached to it. But in the case of NNAMDI KANU, they never followed the procedure. They believe that they have the right just because they assume that the country called Nigeria belongs to the Nota group. The country called Nigeria belongs to the Fulani. So when they talk, when they give idea, when they give instruction, nobody question them. That is why you see that they are so free in doing whatever they want to do in that country. Nobody is talking to them, nobody question them. That is why you see that all the presidential aspirants, they bow before them in the northern part of Nigeria. They respect them, they honor them, they respect them just because they are the owners of the country, so to say. But you see what? You might say many days is for the till, but 1 day for the owner. They never believe. When do UN make the call? When do UN pass out their law? When do UN pass out their message telling the Muhammadu Buhari government that you need to release NNAMDI KANU? Believe me, it looks like a joke. Believe me, in their eyes, it looks like yesterday, and they never believe. Until recently, the thing started coming and telling Nigeria government that if you did not release NNAMDI KANU, Nigeria is causing great enmity with the international body. And you know what that means. See, let me tell you something. Don't be deceived. A lot of things is going to take place in 2023 that will give you an eye opener. See, people are no longer fools anymore. Do you know that before Tinubu starts his campaign, he first of all released Sunday Igboho? That is for the Oduduwa nation. That is where you will see that there is something fishy. But you see the governors, the leaders in Southeast, they don't even care about their own. That is why they were able to betray NNAMDI KANU to this extent. If you notice, none of them want to have anything to do with him. None of them want to say anything about it. But when God raised a man, he raised a man. Do you think that all these things that is going on, do you think that all this message being passed by Mazi Simon-Ekpa and so many other people that have the interest of the Biafra restoration or for people to live a conducive life, do you think that it has not got it to their ears? They know the plans of these people in 2023. Listen, they never expected it or they never see it coming. And bush, as I'm talking to you, the Nota group rose up and released their own press statement telling the UN that it's just like they are biased, that all this while a lot of things has been happening in the northern part of Nigeria, nobody's saying anything about it. Why is it suddenly that is the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? They are not saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released, that international bodies should not be biased, they cannot release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that, and they are pleading with the Nigerian government, telling the Nigerian government never to try to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I want them to understand that who is it that said the thing when the Lord has not said it? When the Lord say yes, nobody can say no. It is time for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. It is time for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Enough is enough. Come to think of it. Did the Northern group really ask questions, asking the UN that what really happened? Why are you people saying they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No, they will not ask because they are working for their own benefits. Don't you think that the UN, they are right to say they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ask me why. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has committed no sin known to law, nationally or internationally. He has not committed any crime. He has not done anything that will warrant this. He's a human and he have right to protest. He have right for freedom of speech. That is the constitution, and that is what the UN are holding against the Nigerian government. What are you telling me? A country that have freedom of speech, a country that have freedom of expression, a country that have liberty, totality, then you are telling people not to speak just because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu express his grief towards the hardship in the country, towards the unnecessary killings in the country. Do you think that everybody will just fold their hands and allow things to happen this way? No. He have the interests of his people at heart, and the people run to him and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please save us. He has no option than to listen to the voice of the people. He is listening to the call of the people. The people sent him a message and he is speaking. He is the voice to the voiceless. So the Northern group should keep clear and learn to ask questions and know that the country does not belong to them. Everybody have the liberty to do what he or she wants to do. Do you know that in southeastern part of Nigeria, no group will come together and start speaking against anybody or whatever that is going on in the northern part of Nigeria? Then you have to be reborn. But in northern part of Nigeria, they have the liberty. They can do anything and go away with it. But in the southern part of Nigeria, nobody, I said nobody have the right to do anything, to say anything. This is why you said we are democracy. Then think twice. You just make yourself a liar, because this is not the way a democratic country work. This is not the way things have been done in a democratic country. In a democratic country, everybody have equal rights. But what is going on right now? Some people don't have the rights known to some. So my wonderful family, I just have to drop it here. The bottom line of it is that the Northern group are against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we are not also keeping quiet. We still need our voice to be heard, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released, and it should be immediately, because he has not committed any crime. Look at what is going on right now in Nigeria. Is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the cause of it? No. So we are still calling on the UN that they should not relent. They should make sure they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as immediately, in fact, immediately, because Abuja is no longer safe for him to remain there. Being that they have already passed the law to their people that are living in Abuja to be conscious, they should also put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in their top list to make sure Nigeria government release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So my correalistic people, thank you so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Please do well to share this video. Let it go viral. What we need is the release of Mazi